We're live. We have to be loud.
Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live here on Norwood Avenue.
Love this new venue outdoors. We have the umbrella behind us, the palm trees behind us, and it does not feel like a wild card weather type of night.
A little hotter.
It is about 85 and balmy right now.
Yeah.
But
good traffic, so we got to talk a little loud.
But listen,
But
tonight
summer
is the first official playoff game.
That's right. We've been it feels like playoffs for the last 2 weeks because of the craziness of the league this year. This is officially the sayonara to the final battle and the dog pound.
Yeah, you know what? They both ended up having pretty decent seasons if
Yeah.
you're considering the end.
You know, it's funny. We usually say, oh, those teams that got knocked out, they have a bitter taste, but at least they had really good softball down the stretch.
I mean, Dog Pound will always have that Hank walk-off bomb over the fence.
Yeah.
And Final Battle pushed themselves a whole nother 2 extra games that they didn't think they were going to need. So,
right. And fun baseball. In that last game between the Bleacher Creatures and the Dog Pound, which was in a very odd time for our league, a Sunday morning, 8:30. What a game it was. Ralph Hannon pitched great, and Eddie Nissim pitched better.
Yeah.
In and out of jams and
the
great defense.
Defense was there, and there was timely hitting, and really, I think both teams shook hands afterwards and said, you know what, good luck. Let's move on.
Great. Sammy Saruya showing you why he's an elite, maybe the best shortstop in the community right now.
So, no, is it just shortstop, or I'm just saying in this league alone, is he the best position player? Because MC was taken first overall, but we already know how that played out.
And Sammy's better than MC.
And Sammy's better than MC. So, are there any other position players that
Yitz's
qualify?
Right before him, but Yitz is a pitcher.
Right.
So, and Sammy he's grooming himself to be in the Hope community. Probably.
He's up there.
He's right there.
I mean, he's electric defensively. The guy stretches singles into triples all the time.
Yeah, he's running.
Doubles into homers, and his motor is there. The only question mark was his health in the past, but he put together a healthy year.
Right. He's starting to show it.
But how old is he? He's 19, 20. He's a kid. So
that's right. He's grooming. So now that moving forward is that team, the Bleacher Creatures, playing tonight against IDF.
So now IDF got bumped into this spot. They didn't think they were going to be here. And usually the team that's riding and the team that's hot and the team that has momentum ends up winning this game. But I think enough time passed from last week's games, the Sunday games till now, where that momentum is no longer there.
Interesting. So we're going to make predictions. It's going to be a fun matchup. Eddie Nissim, who's looking better and better. His control looks there against Edmund Beta, who has been a winner in this league.
Yeah.
Just got to the World Series Sunday morning. Didn't win.
He won here 2 years ago and lost in the ship last year. So
that's right. So he's been in dances. And he's in a big 9-inning game. Not an easy game to pitch in. It's a game that guarantees almost to have a higher score than we're accustomed to in our league in playoff games.
And those extra 2 innings always prove to be crazy. Errors happen, big hits happen, leads are blown.
We say it all the time. You know what it is also about the 9 innings? It's not just 2. The 6th inning is different than this. You know what I mean?
I also think a team with a lead takes their foot off the gas a little more, not realizing there's an extra 2 more innings.
Exactly. It's a lot. Like, you're down by 4 in the 6th. You still have a ton of game to play. So that team is still clawing harder when you're down by a bigger deficit. So it's really, really a lot of fun. Predictions guaranteed to go wrong unless we differ on each other.
We may.
I'm picking the Bleacher Creatures. I think Eddie Nissim found a little zone. We're talking about, I'm thinking that Babon's going to come out. Because if Babon doesn't hit, my prediction's off.
So now he's
been bad.
You mentioned Babon. Babon is not a postseason player, never has been. He's a regular season stud, and when it comes to the big moments, I can remember the spin drift pop-up. I can remember there's so many moments that you can just harken back on, but I will actually disagree with your call on this. So we are split on our decision. I'm going IDF, and for the reasons you stated, and there's another reason that we didn't mention. Number one is Edmund Beta wins. Edmund Beta knows how to win in these spots. Edmund Beta won the ship, took his team to the ship last year, and he's just always there, like you said. And the most underrated hitter in this league is on the IDF, and that's Bernie Pindek.
I don't know if he's underrated anymore.
He is, because no one will view him as a top 5 hitter. He is a top 5 hitter.
Buka, we know, has it in him, and he's been swinging a hop out of late.
Bernie is pure production. His average, his RBIs, his clutch factor. He's always up in a big spot, always comes through, and it's never a fluky bloop. It's always hitting it on a line. And I think he had a great spring in spring training in Brooklyn, and he carried it over here, and right now, when it matters most, he's swinging the hottest bat in the league. And I think between Edmund Beda and Bernie Pindek, those two, not to say and take away anything from the bleacher creatures, their team is really, really good. They're well put together.
So I'm liking Melech. I think Michael Solomon, maybe he was having a little off season also, and his head was elsewhere. This past Sunday morning, he looked locked in, got a big hit in a big spot. I'm thinking he's going to come with that captain swag, helping Sammy Esses. And I'm picking the creatures. It could go either way.
Obviously, it's a 9-inning game. It could be chaotic. I got IDF. He's got the creatures, and we will see you all in the field.
Cannot
tonight.
Wait. Winner of this is playing
the number 1 seed.
That's right, which is
Sarah's Gibbs.
That's right. Can't
Let's
wait.
go.